Hello everyone, I'm back with you today to do another video in my expression number series, the expression number 22-4. I think this is my second from last expression number video. So in future I'll be doing more videos of how the expression number supports the life path. So if you're an expression number 22-4 and you are any particular life path, and you'd like me to do a video for you that I haven't already done, just send me a message, contact me on social media, anything you like really, because I'm here to serve you guys, and the videos I do, I'm going to do them in the order that you guys want them, because that's what I do this all for, because there's so many videos I can do for life path and expression number mix. I want to do them in the order that suits you. So the next video I'm going to do after this is how the expression number 22-4 supports the life path 8. So that's going to be coming off after this one, thanks to one of my lovely subscribers asking me a few questions about this particular topic. So that's going to be the video that comes after this. Right, so as you know, the expression number, they're the talents you brought with you to help you achieve your life path. So if we look at the number energies, the 22-4 starts off as the double energy of the 2. So use the double energy of the 2 to create in the 4, to build and achieve goals in the 4. You're a master builder. So if you look at the 2 energy here, nurturing the new idea, planning, involving others within the team, working together cohesively, being a gentle, sensitive nature so that you can work really, really productively with other people. And you have double that energy if you're the 22-4. So use the energy of the 22, double the nurture, double the planning, double the working together cohesively and gently with other people to get the job done. And the 22 then comes to the 4. So we use the skills of cooperation and nurture and working together to help you build the stable base. You're a master builder, remember, to build that strong, secure, stable base, a secure entity, business, empire, something that's going to change the world. You're not just a 4. You're a 22-4. So you're here to bring people together in a spirit of nurture. Take the new idea. You could bring the new idea from spirit as well, like the 1 can, because you're so connected to source energy. The 22-4 talent has got 1 foot in source energy and 1 foot in practicality, which gives you half and half ability to take from source and put into reality in the real world. That is the talent of the 22-4 in a nutshell, using their social skills to bring people together, because you can never do anything on your own. The double 2, bringing people together to create a goal in the 4 energy, which is building something strong and stable and secure, but not just for yourself, or not just for your own security or the security of the community. You have the talent to build security for the world. So it's a big thing. It's something global. You have the talent to build something global to help humankind. So think on that expression 22-4. So quickly, I always go through how to work out your expression number so that you can be sure that that's exactly what your number is. I always break all the names down. So this person, Anne Katie Louise Higgins, has 1 first name, 2 middle names and a surname. So each one I split and break down. So Anne, the A is 1, as you know, the 5 is N. So we put all those number energies together, and here I got to an 11. Now I'm going to leave it at 11 because an 11 is a master number. Then I'm going to add up the second name, Katie, 2, 1, 2, 9, 5. All the energies correspond, and I get 19. 19 isn't a master number, so I'm going to continue to reduce down, and I come to a 1. I'm going to do the same with Louise. L is 3, O is 6, as you can see. I come to a 27 when I add those up. Not a master energy. 2 plus 7 equals 9. And I do exactly that with Higgins. Then I take the 11, the 1, the 9 and the 1, add them together, and that brings me to expression number 22-4. So Anne Katie Louise Higgins is the expression of the master builder, 22-4. So the expression number 22, as I've just alluded to, is double cooperation, double ability to work alongside others tactfully with persuasion, gentleness, mediation. No one can keep people together and help a whole team bring it together and bring something new like the two can. And you have double that ability. So you have double the ability to work alongside others, because you can't build anything on your own. We all know that. So you bring the double energy of the two together, and that double energy of the two, together with your ability to organize and process and build in your mind and in practicality. So to build the stable, strong, secure base, no building, no structure, no business, no empire can stand up or stand the test of time unless it has a strong, stable, firm foundation to go through, whether it's tangible, whether you're building the strong foundations for a home or a business enterprise, which is going to springboard you to success, because the 22 has the most ability to be successful in the numerology. Worldly success comes most easy to the expression number 22 when they're at their best. Remember, polarities exist, which I'll talk about in other videos. So you can build stability, strong, stable foundations tangibly, or in a building or in your home. So whether it's the building you're creating or whether it's the stable financial business that you're creating, you're about creating that stable, strong foundation so you can build something that lasts and that helps humankind. Now, that could be anything. Many 22s enter the world as building machines or being involved in the building of structures which clean the seas of its dirt so that our earth is cleaner and people live longer and that kind of thing. I'm talking about stuff that changes humanity, not just stuff that changes you or your community or makes you a bit of dollar. This is stuff that's going to change the world. So don't underestimate the skill you have in the 22-4. So you have double the talent for working with others, building relationships. That's what the 22 is. You serve, you cooperate, you work excellently as part of a team. You bring people together with your amazing social skills. You're gentle, you're so nurturing. You need a team to help you build your business empire. That's why you've got that 22 there. Excellent persuasion, PR, business success is at your fingertips. 22-4, you know that. Lead with skill. Be a mediator. You're an advisor, a counselor in every way possible. You can be counted on to make things happen and bring your team together so things can get done. You realise that you need others to bring your ideas to fruition. You can't change the world on your own. You can be a superhero, but you need others to help you along the way. You consider yours and others' needs equally, because that's the 22 working at its best. You're assertive enough to ensure others respect your boundaries. And what I mean by that is the 22-4 and other master numbers and the 2 and the 6 and the 9 can sometimes help people to such an extent that they do far too much. That has double the problem. Not only are you helping that person too much, so they're not walking their path and they're not learning their own lessons because you're kind of taking over. And then on your side, you're doing too much for that person and not enough for your own well-being and edification. So not only are you using your energy unnecessarily, but they should be learning that part of their life by themselves. There's a limit to how much you should be helping other people. That's what it's meant by respecting boundaries for yourself and their path. You know, if someone's helped too much, they're not walking their path of life and they're not going to achieve their life path. So you're not really helping them. Master builder, this is the 4 energy. And we're talking, when I talk about the expression 22-4 or any expression, I'm talking to you at your best. Okay. So you're a master builder. You have great power to manifest channeled ideas from spirit, because you're an old soul. You can channel ideas from spirit just like the 11 can and the 1 can. So you can channel the ideas as well as bring them to reality, or you can work with an 11, whatever. So the ability to apply your spiritual understanding to practical goals is your biggest overarching talent. You have 1 step in the spirit world, channeling ideas and being perceptive, and 1 step in the reality to see how these two can be brought together, how ideas in spirit can be turned into tangible form. And you are the best person for the job. You're successful in your practical ventures as well as your spiritual ones. You can combine spiritual awakening of the master builder number with the practicality of the 4. The master builder 22 has the greatest connection to the physical and the practical. You know, you're like the excuse me, you're like the bridge between the two, and you can access either one, which gives you great ability to be flexible and multi-skilled. You can conceive of greatness, and you have all the steps and abilities you need to achieve that. You've got excellent planning skills in the 4. You can manifest in a very, very supernatural way. You build security and practicality around the ideas of a builder. Structures, businesses, empires, world businesses, anything that's going to help humanity for the better. You're dynamic, you're a spiritual force, you have worldly stability as well. You have both. You have a plan. You follow it through with persistence and make sure the ideas that you channel are brought down to earth, that they have legs, that they don't just stay up in the clouds like the 11 might keep their ideas in the clouds. But you as a 22 have the ability to bring that idea down to the ground. You have that talent. You know, you need to use that if you're not already. You have the best ability to achieve success because you have clear intent, a plan, you're focused, you're patient effort over time. You can build in an orderly manner, and you're not good at skipping steps when you're of a high vibration. What else do you bring? Like I said before, you're an old soul. You've been, you know, it's not your life path, the 22-4, but you have the ability of an old soul. A channel from higher realms, a spiritual catalyst, gifts of heightened psychic sensitivity and intuition, great interpersonal skills, excellent business skills, persuasive negotiator and mediator, excellent practical business person, and you can bring your ideas to fruition. Like I said, you're a business builder, you're a founder of corporations and empires, excellent at putting theories into practical application, excellent social skills and the ability to bring hordes of people together to listen to you. You're also practical, stable, steady, dependable, balanced, and you take full responsibility for your actions. You have a plan, a process, a secure foundation through perseverance and hard work. You have ambition, internal strength, and fortitude. You thrive on responsibility. You have the ability to deal with it, and you do like to do things for yourself, and you like to be the one helping other people. You can be exceptionally pragmatic decision maker and an advisor. Remember, you've got so much cellular memory there because you've got the skills of a master energy. You're able to analyze detail, break down ideas into its counter component parts. But you're also very artistic, very musical. You'd make a great parent, family. You know, you seem to have a bit of everything, the 22-4. You can be social and compassionate and artistic and musical, but also logical and ordered and organized. That's, you know, to have such a wide range of ability is something that you know, would be good for you to utilize in this lifetime. But remember, it's to support your life path. That's where you're going to find the most fulfillment. So, but when you struggle, so I'm going to talk a little bit about polarities. I'm going to do another video on this, but everything exists in polarities. When we come down to this earth in incarnation, we experience obviously the weight of our bodies, the weight of gravity, and we also start to experience the polarities of life. For example, like the opposites. As I've said, you can be extremely hardworking, but on the other polarity, when you struggle, you may be quite lazy and directionless. Your 22 energy is amazing at working with others, but when you're on a low, you can be completely on the other side of that polarity and be quite aggressive towards others. You know, you can be both sides of that polarity. That is what you are working on if it's your life path, and that is the talent you have in the expression. But you might swing between the two a little bit, but you've just got to try and capitalize on them. So you might have, because of the energy that hits you as a master number, before I carry on, the talent of a master number is really high energy, so it can be quite exhausting. Think of it when you're out in the hot sun all day. You think all that energy hitting you would energize you, right? But for me, it just absolutely exhausts me. And I liken that to being pounded by spirit energy when you're a master number. It can exhaust you. It can cause really overwhelming nervous tension. And, if you don't know how to deal with that energy, you can hide from it, be exhausted by it, and actually react to it and feel quite nervous and tense and full of anxiety at times. You need to learn to set those boundaries. Not every 22 has set those boundaries. Like I said, you could be amazing working with people, but if you do too much, you can swing to the other side of the polarity and be uncooperative with others, be quite resentful and angry. So it's about finding that boundary so you have that balance, because you are prone to burnout and exhaustion if you're not keeping those boundaries in check. You're not responsible for everyone's well-being. Remember that. You're a master number, but you're not responsible for everyone's well-being. This is just the talent you bring with you. It's not your path for this lifetime. Remember that. These are the talents, and these talents need to be channeled towards your life path. And that can be something that it can be. It takes a lot of thinking to try and merge the two numbers, and that's what I'm here to help you guys to do. So you need to keep a sense of your own identity and personal power. Like I said, the double two can do a bit too much and end up being walked on. And instead of being strong in their personal power, they end up being walked on and used. And, finding that balance between the two so that you're not walked on, but you're not overpowering either, not too dominant, but certainly not too submissive, is finding that middle between the two polarities. So you can be prone to resentment and stubborn refusal if you do too much. It's those boundaries again. If you feel unappreciated, remember you're a number of service. So you're here to do things for other people. You're sometimes going to feel resentment if people aren't saying thank you or, acknowledging you for your work. But, as you become more developed, you won't need people to praise you. If you're starting to feel the need for acknowledgement and praise from others, then you'll maybe drop into a lower level of vibration. You need to start meditating with spirit again and realizing that what you do doesn't need approval from others. It doesn't need acceptance from others. It doesn't need thanks from others. You do it because it's in the goodness of your heart. You can be too trusting, easily manipulated and walked on, like I said, prone to resentment, as I said. And when you are resentful, you can go from hyper-responsible to the other side of the polarity, which is totally and completely irresponsible and letting the team down in totality. It can be quite bad when you're on a low. Your underlying frustration for the amount you do for people that you feel that you're not getting acknowledged for can make you lazy and non-compliant rather than hardworking and getting the job done. You always look at both polarities. If you can be hardworking, you can be lazy too. Resentful, making you argumentative. You can be a bit of a drama queen. That's the double two. When you feel that you're being stepped on or you're doing too much or you're not being acknowledged, the 22 can be quite emotional. The 2 on its own is less emotional, but you can show quite a drama queen side to you. You can be quite psychologically and physically rigid, stubborn. This is more of the 4, really. Self-deception, tunnel vision. I'm doing it this way and this way alone and no one's stopping me. Remember, you need to bring other people involved. Clinging to believe things that will work out on their own. Tunnel vision. Giving up easily, not persisting. Remember I said the 4 is persistent. The 4 works hard. It persists through difficulties. But you can swing to that other polarity sometimes. Polarity, I keep saying polarity. You can swing to the other polarity at times. And instead of being hardworking, be completely lazy. Instead of having goals, be completely directionless. This is the polarity that you are dealing with in this lifetime. But when you bring it as a strength in your expression, it should be easier for you to overstep those issues and get past them. You can be stubborn. That's the 4 energy. Resistance, holding on to the past a bit. The 4 and the 9 are very like that. Overly responsible or totally irresponsible, like the 2. So you have like double the You know, the 22-4 can be like totally responsible or totally irresponsible, and you have that in the 2 and the 4 energy. Undependable, uncommitted, as well as totally dependable and totally committed. You can swing between the polarities. Overbearing, instead of being the best social skills in the world and winning everybody over, you can sometimes end up being quite overbearing, dictatorial, bit of a hard ass, you know, a bit angry, put people's backs up a little bit at times. You know, you've got to make sure you're in the balance of that polarity. So I hope you found my expression 22-4 video really useful today. If you haven't already, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And to keep you up to date with all my latest uploads, please click that bell icon. You can contact me through my email, katie@soulexplorer.net, or you can go to my website, soulexplorer.net. You can contact me through any of my social media, which I'm going to put in the description box, as well as I'm going to put a link to my Udemy course, which is a course that gives you all the information about the number energies and all the chart positions, like where the life path is and how all the numbers in your core and surrounding work together. This will give you a great stable base in learning practical numerology for yourself and reading for others. So check that out. That's going to be in the description box below. Stand by for my next video, how expression 22-4 supports life path 8. You know who you are.